Transcription number 73. So far as the utility of the All India services is concerned, I would like to mention that first of all, it will introduce an element of competition. There will be a wider field of selection. There will be mobility from one state to another and from the states to the center and from the center to the states. These people will thus have a greater opportunity of gaining very rich experience which will be of great use not only to them but to the people with whom they have to work. I would also like to mention more very important aspect, that of national integration. The men of the All India services, by their experience in one state, will be able to come closer to the people of the different states, mix with them well, and this will accelerate the process of national integration. This is not a small achievement through the services. If the services do not have this national approach, then it is bound to have an adverse effect on the people as a whole, because the services are in a way an elephant of the society and they are able to build up public opinion. I am not only talking of the officers at the top but at different levels, and the kinds of opinion they hold, the way they behave, the way they act, all have their own effect on the people. And if they function on a national basis in a disinterested way, having no parochial views, and consider matters at the national level, then this will create a national atmosphere in the country. So, it is very important that there should be as many All India services as possible, because, as I said, they are able to move about with every section of the people of the states, know their language, and they are able to bring fresh experience and fresh outlook in the different states wherever they go. Coming to the present two services which are the subject matter of this resolution: the Agricultural Administration Committee, which was set up in 1988 to examine the question of reorganization of agricultural administration, recommended the formation of an All India Agricultural Service. Accordingly, a scheme was drawn up by the Ministry of Food and Agriculture and circulated to the state governments on August 9, 1992. So far as the question of All India services is concerned, it is this House that has the right to move and pass such a resolution, but because the states are also concerned, naturally, we consult the states. We take them into confidence. We discuss with them And it is only after all the states have agreed that this question was finally decided, and it was thought proper that these two All India services should be formed. This does not mean that merely by the passing of this resolution the services are finalized. The terms and conditions, the number of posts, promotions, and other details will have again to be brought before Parliament. As you know, this resolution only says that it is necessary and expedient in the national interest that Parliament should by law provide for the creation of these two services. So, this resolution is only a preliminary step in a way. This is not a final step. Therefore, I am not going to touch upon the details because the details are not necessary. But I will give broad outlines of these two services. It is proposed that like the existing All India services, each state should have an agriculture service cadre of its own, incorporating the posts of direct district agricultural officers and above. The union territories would have a separate cadre to meet their requirements. The requirements of the centre would be met by drawing officers on tenure deputation from the state and union territories cadres. So far as recruitment is concerned, 33% of the senior posts will be filled by promotion of officers of the state agricultural services, while the remaining posts will be filled by direct recruitment. That means those who are already in position will be promoted, while 2/3 of the total will be filled by direct recruitment. There will be 4 categories of posts: Director of Agriculture, Additional Directors, Deputy Directors, and Assistant Directors of Agriculture. These are the broad outlines. I am not going into the details. So far as the educational service is concerned, it was at the National Integration Conference held from 20th September to 1st October 1961 that views were expressed strongly that for administrative purposes an All India service should be created in the field of education. It was not only at that conference but here also more than once several members had brought forward resolutions for this purpose. I remember one of our revered members brought such a resolution. Very often such resolutions were brought forward, but it was not possible for us to get all the states together. Thank you.